Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a video that is pretty interesting for any of you guys looking to learn more about the game, learn more about the different classes. Probably you have doubts about which is the class that is going to be, fitting your gameplay the best. The game actually does have a feature for you to be able to do that. That is that most people would not know that it even exists, and it is precisely here. We can come here to Farwood. This is a character that is only level 1, and I made it like this so that you guys can see that you can come here, level 1, and test this out. So all you have to do is come here to Farwood, to this building, where am I right now, and showing here in the map again. And all you have to do is just select this for the teleport to the training grounds. You have to be close though, my bad there. So we come here to training grounds. See, let me actually take a photo of this as well. Alright, so when you come to the training grounds, you're going to be level 30, and you are provided... And this message doesn't care, right? Don't care. Just don't worry about this message. When you get here, you are provided with weapons, armor, and all of the available relics in the game, and all other things that you may need to test any other class. Like, for example, let's say that I wanted to test... let's go with a class that I know. So that okay, let's try the paladin. Okay, so we go with paladin relic. Paladins normally would use a two-handed weapon, so I'm going to be using an axe. And paladins are a heavy armor class that depends on strength and constitution. So I'm going to be using this armor that gives you strength and constitution. So how this works? Then pretty much what happens is, let me see if I have something here for paladin. I do. But it's not showing all my skills organized the way that I have. Then why is it not working? Sad, it's not working. Alright, so what we can do here is that we can edit here the bars, and you can hover your mouse and then finish editing your bars if it is not edited correctly, like me. I normally do it like this as well. Let's see, R, F, and then I put X and T here. Right, and then you can go to a spell book, right, and you are going to see all of your skills. They're going to be available here. It's everything here, right? You have rest for, that's not a skill for the class, but anyways. So normally this is actually the way that you want to have the skill set up. I normally have this here. This is a stun, so I will put it here. This is like a little shield and heal. It's going to be here. This is an AoE that, when you get the proc, it activates. This one is for you to imbue your weapon, and then the Divine Fury is for you to get your proc right away. And you also have a buff. So I would normally have it like this. This is the setup that I use. Right, probably this here. Okay, so then you have to imbue your weapon, because the way that the paladin works is paladin imbues your weapon with martyr, and then when you are attacking, you have a small chance to get Holy Wrath, and you have Holy Wrath, then you can use Deliverance, and you can use Holy Storm, and those two skills are the ones that deal the most damage as a paladin. So normally what I do with a paladin is I start with my Divine Fury, because it immediately gives me a proc for Deliverance. Sorry, so Holy Wrath. So I will use it, start, and I start attacking right away with all my other skills, and I got another proc, then I can use it for my other skill. Right? This is a class that, to be honest, I don't really like it a lot. But it's not bad. Oh, did they? Oh, they shortened the cooldown or deliverance. That's good. It was 12 seconds, and they now put it to 8 seconds. Alright, so again, but you can see this class that you need to be pretty lucky to get your procs. But when you get your procs, you deal a lot of damage. The problem with this is that there are other classes that would deal that same amount of damage without they needing to be waiting for any procs. That's something I don't like about that. But, I mean, I'm getting a pretty decent amount of procs, right? It's not bad, to be honest. You have a stun, I got a proc again. And yeah, so pretty much this is what you can do here. Just make sure that when you come here to test, don't get confused. If you need to know what is the main attribute of the class that you're testing, just hover over all of the attributes, and when you see that, the little green brackets there saying main attribute, now you know that's the attribute that you should be testing. So if you're testing a class that is dexterity, then there is a medium armor here that would give you everything: constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and dexterity. Of course, this is not indicative of how all other armors work, but you would know now that medium armor would have at least a combination of constitution and any of the other three stats, right? So you can do this, and then you can go, for example, with the assassin relic, right? So you can double click on it. It's not working. Let me just remove it. And here, I would try to see if my assassin is working here. It's not working as well, but so we have to remake it. I'm just going to use this one as well, so that I don't have to redo everything again. All right, so if you're going to test something like this, then let me check. I would use this, then this. This is going to be in 4. This is going to be in 3. I normally use this with C. I have this on my E. This is a stone I put on Q. This is my adrenaline rush. That is for movement speed and dodge. We'll be putting here on R. And you have your buff as well. Then we'll put it on here. And I think that's everything, right? Yeah, that's everything. So, okay, so how does the assassin works? Well, you need 2 daggers, because it's a class that really all of your skills are going to say here that you need a dagger, right? And it's really, really important that you're using poison for this class. So you need to use the Kin Shade poison, for example. Kin Shade is the best one that you can use for this class for PvE. Nef Bloom is going to be the one that you're going to be using for PvP. Again, I'm not going to be doing a review of all the classes. This is me just showing you how the training grounds work. And then here you can just do your testing for the assassin. This is how it works. You can do this. You can activate all of these things. You have a little stun. Have your movement speed buff. I'm using the right one. Yeah, I'm using the right one. There you go. And for some reason, this is getting... It's a cooldown of this so long now. I think that they did something with this class. Pretty sure that they nerfed this class a little bit with something. Yeah, very likely. This class was really strong, so probably they did something to it. Make it not so strong. But I don't know why nerf this, though. This was just... Oh, it's because I'm using the wrong one. This is the thing that would cleanse your debuff. I'm missing one skill. Oh, it's here. Poison Vial. Oh, okay, now. So you would use this, then use all your skills, right? So there. This is pretty much how this class works. It's pretty nice. It's one of the best DPS classes in the game. Use a lot of damage, and I feel like this is one of the strongest classes for PvP as well. Pretty sure that as an assassin, you can kill any other class. Especially for ranged classes, because they will not be able to run from you if you are using the Neptune poison. But in any case, guys, I think that's everything you needed to know. Again, just come here to the training ground, play around with all of the relics, test all of the classes, see which is the one that you like the most, organize your skills the way that you want, and just test it out. Learn the rotations, and figure it out. And once you are comfortable with a class, then all you have to do is just create a character like that and start playing. If you want to get out of here, all you have to do is come back here, right click this and use, and now you're back in the Solitary Isles. And of course, you're not going to have anything of the things that you were provided when you were there in the training grounds. In any case, guys, hope you liked the video. This is something that not many people know about, but it's a really, really nice feature available in the game that is going to help you a lot if you're just starting to play this game. See you in the next one. Peace.